in Mexico. It's amazing.
How are you happy with the UFC network is doing in Latin America, or is it something that you want to do in other continents or countries?
Absolutely. I'm very happy with it. It obviously doesn't suck to have your own network all throughout Latin America. Everything that we've done on television, whether it's through the internet, Fight Pass, or in Brazil, a Combat Channel, and now hopefully with UFC Network, it's all been successful.
Okay, they are always talk about the UFC Korea show, TUF Korea, but
we're still talking.
It never
we're still
happened.
talking
Why it never comes?
It's
to
coming.
The fruition?
Listen,
It's
there's only so much time in the day that we can get all this stuff done, and all these different places we're working on, and we have to keep running all these fights. I've been on the road for like 5 weeks. I've been home for 3 days in the last 5 weeks. Just trying to get things done. Time is our biggest enemy. People ask us, what's the biggest roadblock? Time is the biggest roadblock. There's so much demand for the UFC around the world. Now we're just trying to supply.
Okay, and what is your overall impression about Korea, and what do you know about Korea? And the audience is the one of the craziest ones.
We know that the Korean market is very hot for UFC, and I'm telling you right now, we're working on it. We're working on it right now. We will get it done. I said, all these years we get Mexico done, and here we are standing in Mexico now. We'll get Korea done too.
And how are you happy with the? Okay, maybe 2 more minutes. I'm from Sweden.
Just keep talking.
What was it? And how are you impressed with with the Korean fighters' performance these days? Like Hyun-Kyu Lim, Dong-Hyun Kim is definitely doing awesome. Chan Sang-jung, and
they're all getting better and better and better. And it obviously helps a lot to go into a different market when you have some badass dudes like those guys. So, and it helps build the market. One thing that I've learned in my many years of doing this, Mexicans want to see Mexicans do well, Brazilians want to see Brazilians do well, and Koreans want to see Koreans do well.
All right. What do you do at this point with Dong-Hyun Kim? He's obviously doing very good, but he's in top 10. Who do you want to put him against?
Right now, here, I don't know. But obviously, when you got a guy that's in the top 10, no matter what he's ranked, you want to keep him moving forward. So, we want to get him some fights that will continue to move him up into the top 5.
Okay, last few fights of Dong-Hyun Kim, does it change your perspective of him?
Yeah, he's nasty. He just keeps getting better and better, and continues to perform. You know how hard it is to be from a certain country, and like we're talking about today, somebody, it might have been you that asked me about the rankings being,
regional.
He's ranked in the top 10. He's from Korea. He's ranked in the top 10 in the world, fighting all the best fighters in the world, not just being ranked in Korea or in other people in their countries. He's one of the top 10 best fighters in the world in that weight class.
What do you do with Korean Zombie?
We're waiting.
If he does come back,
we're waiting for him to get healthy, and he's one of my favorite fighters. So waiting for him to get healthy and get him back in the mix.
Okay. Also, the Sexyama, whose Korean name is Chu Sung-woo.
Right.
What he's doing now, man, we haven't really heard about.
I know
he's on the TV
I know
show
he
and
wants
stuff
to fight again. He wants to fight again. It's just a matter of when. I don't know.
Have you heard about him considering retiring from the fight?
No, whatever he chooses to do, we support him. If he wants to fight, we support him. If he wants to retire.
Is he somebody that for you hard to deal with, or is it a pleasure?
No, we love the guy. He's great.
All right. So for the last Korean fans, that they don't really get to hear a lot from you. I think it's the second interview of you as far as the Korean media.
Well, I can tell you this: we love Korea. It's a huge market for it. For us, we know it. We know how bad everybody wants a live event there, and I promise you and everybody in Korea, it's going to happen.
Thank you.
Cool.
Gracias. Ya, una más y ya, por favor.